Good morning, teacher family. This is Jessica Senesak with Chalk It Up to Crop Videos. I'm here to talk to you today about activities that any classroom should be implementing. There has been a sudden shift in education, and the shift is actually very, very, very good. My generation of children grew up without having choices in what they read, and they did not have choices throughout their entire school experience on what they wanted to be reading or doing and how they wanted to be implementing their work. So whether you are a preschool, kindergarten teacher, elementary, middle school, whether you teach science, social studies, English, language arts, criminal justice, math, there should be some sort of choices involved in the classroom. So whatever activities you plan, when you're planning them, make sure that you have choices. So for instance, it's easiest for non-math subjects to have one part of their lesson be choose from these articles, choose from these list of books. What do you want to read about? These are things that you've already vetted, you've already read. You don't have to worry about that as much as if you use commonlit.org or Actively Learn or News ELA. So those three websites already have appropriate things for your kids to read, and you just pick the grade level and it picks the reading level for you. It picks the difficulty of the questions. It already has questions. They could be doing it on the computer, or they could have it printed out for them and do it with pencil and paper. So math teachers, you guys have the most difficult job there is, because if you just focus on math and you don't get other lessons throughout the day, how do you have choices? Because this is what we need to learn. This is the steps in which we have to learn them. We have to do lots of memorization. So there have been a lot more math articles coming out lately. You could let them choose to do that. What you could do is have your main lesson and then have different activities on how to learn them at different stations, and they can choose which way they want to learn how to implement, how to utilize their math skills. So that is one suggestion. My other suggestion is to come up with several different games that you could use using those different math problems. Also, real-life applications of math in the classroom. So say you want them they're learning about how perimeter area, all the good stuff that you need to learn how you need for carpentry, right? So you can have them choose to do a carpentry project using math. You can have them doing something else where they're building a model of something where they have to use math to map out how they're going to do it, really going into kind of like more of an engineering type of math utilization. You could also have them work on budgeting or a stock portfolio, and you can choose this to be their project throughout the school year that they work on while they're learning regular math. So they all have to come up with this bigger math project, and you give them this list of options, whether it's planning a business portfolio and their budget and all that, or something else. So you guys know your craft very well and ways to utilize it, and this will teach students right away what the real life applications of math is and why they need to be in your class to begin with, which will be very important, because if you start that project out the first week and keep reminding them throughout the semester, get this done, then they'll be like, okay, I have a purpose. I need to sit here and learn. I need to do this. And then it becomes more real and more tangible. So yeah, but they got a choice, and that choice is a big part of their grade. Okay. Now, that is really all that I wanted you guys to take away from this video, is that choice is important. They feel like they have a voice. It gives them a purpose. It shows them the reason that they want to learn this stuff, because if they want to grow up and become basketball players, then they're going to be reading sports articles in your classroom. They're going to be reading the fitness stuff, the workout stuff. If they want to become engineers and scientists, they're going to focus on those types of materials. And it will overall help them in the real world, because now they've done outside research on their field. They're going to be more prepared to do any further learning that they need to do, or start the business that they want to start, because they have been working on this for many years, hopefully, because every teacher has allowed them voice and choice in the classroom. So not only are they learning all the core curriculum that they need to learn, and they see the reason they need to learn it, but they also had a choice in the matter, as they feel like, oh my gosh, this education actually pertains to me, and it actually matters to me, and I have ownership of my own education. If you like this video, please share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much, teachers. I need to go drink some more coffee. How about you?